Sporting talents often result hit or miss, a 50-50 chance. Besides, talent in many circumstances will alter their trajectory in their upcoming career, either from a flop to a great talent or from a highly rated one to a fallen one. Hence make the talent scouting a very challenging position where hardly any scouts able to hit the jackpot consistently. But what if I tell you, in the football, a young player that was so obviously talented and ready to hit the first team, but with all kinds of reasons, not very rated by the manager at that time. And that player not other than Álvaro Fernandez, or some will you refer Álvaro Carreras, whom has shown a massive promise that fans have been calling a sure starter during the Ten Hag tenure, but despite that, he was not formed from the Dutch manager and was sold to Benfica. And now Fernandez was transferred to the Spanish giant Real Madrid for a whopping 50 million euro and had been killing it in La Liga under Xabi Alonso. So in this video, we'll have a look on the career experience by the Spaniard and why his playstyle should be a sure must maintain for Red Devils. In case you didn't know, what is up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename. Welcome and welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you in any shape or form stumble into this channel and somehow some way like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. Kickstarting with Álvaro's career. Born in Ferrol, Carreras started his career with Galicia de Canareza before joining his hometown club of Racing de Ferrol in 2007. But during this time with the club, he would play as a forward, as the reason shaped his attacking instincts, scoring 100 goals in a season in the youth ranks, and then he joined the Deportivo youth ranks in the 2012, where he was converted to a left back before moving to the Real Madrid U13 in 2017, a club that eventually going back sticking to. Carreras then signed for Premier League club Man Utd from Real Madrid in Spain September 2020 on a 4-year contract, amid the interest from the other European clubs such as Barcelona and Man City. While he began his training with the first team during the early stage of 21-22 season, Carreras was then a regular for the under-23 team in the first season of the Man Utd, making 20 league appearances and 1 in the EFL trophy, as well as 7 for the under-18 and 2 in the FA Youth Cup. He then played 21 times in the league in the 21-22 season, all as a starter, as well as playing in all 3 EFL trophy matches and 6 of the 7 UEFA Youth League. And with his impressive plus consistent performance with the youth team, he received his first call-up to Man Utd first team in April 2022 when he was named on the bench for the Premier League match at home to Chelsea. And on the 11th May 2022, Carreras was named the Man Utd U23 Player of the Year. But despite that, Álvaro displayed great promise as a youth player, but he did require further first team experience. Thus, on 26 July 2022, Carreras joined the EFL Championship club Preston North End on the loan for a duration of the whole 22-23 season, where he made 42 appearances and had 6 assists, a rather respectable output for a young player. But in the upcoming 23-24 season, Álvaro with the squad then went to the pre-season tour in the United States, where he played some of the matches and increasingly became more and more prominent after showcasing his elite skill set with the team. But besides, he was called by many fans a direct heir to the injury-prone Luke Shaw. But however, even with his illustration in the tour, on the 1st of September 2023, Carreras joined a La Liga club Granada on the season-long loan, and in a turn of irony, even due to the injuries occurred in Shaw, Reguilon and Lindelof. But on the 14th of January 2024, he was recalled back by Man Utd, but in 3 days later, the loan deal included an optional buyout clause that was purchased by the Premier League club Benfica until the end of 2023-24 season, which became mandatory if he started 50% of the Benfica remaining game during the loan spell. And on 26 May 2024, Man Utd announced that Benfica had exercised its 6 million buy option in Carreras' lower contract, which included a 3 million in the potential add-ons. Subsequently, he signed a new contract with Benfica until 2029. While in Benfica, Álvaro further developed or transformed a promising young start into a great rising star. Illustrate he's comfortable on the ball as a typical Spanish footballer. While playing mostly as left back, his active participation at times playing mostly as a left wing back on the offense allowed Benfica having an option on the offensive outlet. But this had Álvaro had 5 goals and 6 assists under 68 appearances for the Portuguese club. Along his tenure spell, particularly in the January transfer window in 2025, Man Utd, due to the lack of dedicated left wing back or left wing back, had many people speculate them to activate the buyback clause of the 30 million euro. But Man Utd really hesitated to do the decision, which was a head scratcher, yet in the end they eventually go for the Danish left wing back of Patrick Dogu. On moving forward, his performance had pulled massive interest from his former club of Real Madrid, and with the introduction of Xabi Alonso as their new manager, he had made the once Man United youth player as a priority position to reinforce. But on the 14th July 2025, Carreras returned to Real Madrid, signed for his boyhood club on a 6-year deal reported worth of €50 million, when he made his debut for Madrid on the 19th August 2025 in a 1-0 victory against Osasuna. But later that year, on the 1st of November, he scored his first goal in a 4-0 win over Valencia. Going over Álvaro's career till today, what does he bring to the table as a player? As mentioned, Álvaro Carreras is a left-footed defender who can play either as a wingback or as a traditional fullback. Basically, a very well-rounded or all-rounder fullback who accomplished on both ends. But in terms of profile, he bears a slight resemblance of a former Chelsea favourite Marco Alonso, although his ceiling is undoubtedly higher given his far superior in the attacking side on the pitch. While Carreras was lauded and rated for his technical ability, usually tasked to stay up high on the left-hand side of the pitch, occasionally drop to helping the setting the play, uses his highly press-resistant either through passing or bank ball carrying. As according to his stats, his progressive passing and carries can be considered an elite number, placing above 90th percentile. But furthermore, in a Xabi Alonso back 3 or back 4 system, where he usually plays between the left back or the left wing back, tests either as a bombing fullback, providing the width and crossing outlet, but at times he plays into the midfield by tucking into the overcrowded midfield, having playing through the middle. While his attacking side was widely recognized, he was not sloth in the defensive end as his 6'1", 75kg defender. He also was equally tipped heads, as his athleticism allowed him to equally defensively against top wingers. Plus his work rates also helped his ball recovery and a surprisingly great area winner, as his 58.5% winning rate had him sit at a respectable 79th percentile. Given Álvaro is so good on the possession and technical wise, what makes him not really rated by the former Man United manager Erik ten Hag, whom is seeking a possession, high chance creation and versatile defender? One of the BBC Sports chief football news reporter Simon Stones recently explained that my understanding is Erik ten Hag felt Carreras was not quick enough for the Premier League and struggled against quick players, and he was more suited as a back 3 defensive formation, while there was no queue of Premier League clubs looking for him, which how he ended up loaned first at Granada and also then Benfica. While there is a certain sensible explanation and concern for the Spaniard, even though Carreras got a certain level of athletic ability, capable of catching tricky wingers, but would not best against a league not emphasize the pace and power like Premier League. While on the other side, his slender body frame, where he would struggle in defending that area against a dominant forward. Thus, why Man United prefer Dogu, an extremely athletic wingback, poised with the pace and strong upper body. But these were all paper talks, given that in the 24-25 season, Man United were without any fit left back or left wing back, and Man United having a ready-made profile capable of fulfill either the Ten Hag's possession or Amorim vertical playstyle. No doubt that Álvaro was the perfect profile to have in the squad. However, since the move out of Carrington, Man United had already lost one of the best fullback or wingback in Europe, as Barana with Los Blancos has shows he was more than capable donning the all-white shirt, appearing in 15 matches and scoring 1 goal. While Man United, although famed for their youth academy program and providing top-level young footballers, with their recent talent pool remain highly sought after with some of the names like Menu, Garnacho, Hariamas, but unsure was the lack of patience within the club, and the talent was all over the place. But hopefully Amorim and the coaches can have a deeper understanding for their youth players. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Do you feel that Man United really left out such a talent like Álvaro Carreras, or they were in good hands like Dogu, or even better addition, or even will have a better talent coming from the youth? Comment down below so they can have a discussion. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all and